In Midday Kentucky, everyone. Have you ever thought you might need a private investigator? And what does a private investigator actually do? And can they help with everyday life? Let me introduce you to Joey Stidham, owner of Stidham Reconstruction and Investigative Services. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, Troy.
You came on fantastic. You came on last month. And I said, you guys have to come back because there was so much more that we wanted to ask you. And why is there a need for private investigators within the criminal justice system? I think that's what people want to know.
Well, Troy, there's about 10.8 million people charged with a crime annually in the United States per the FBI statistics. There's 653,000 police officers that are sworn. And when you break that down, a police officer has about 9.4 days that they can actually investigate that crime.
That's it?
If they do nothing else. That doesn't count them working traffic collisions, answering complaints. That doesn't account for all the cases that they work that they don't arrest someone. So our police are extremely overworked. They're a good group of people. They work hard, they try hard, but the numbers are so overwhelming they can't fully investigate things. Therefore, when you're charged with a crime, you can't go to the police because they can't keep up with what they're doing anyway. Their attorney has to find someone, and that's where they turn to private investigators.
Well, and this is something that I want to touch on very briefly because we've got other questions to get to. But most people think FBI, people like you who investigate things, it's not just about wives cheating or husbands cheating. When you say criminal activities, give me and the audience at home some idea of the type of things that you would investigate on behalf of the family.
In the past 2 years, my company, Shelley Rice, our crime scene reconstructionist, has been involved in 2 cases where people have been charged with death, and those 2 cases have been dismissed by prosecutors based on her investigation, what she has found.
Okay.
We range from murder investigations down to simple assault investigations, depending on what it may be. I can remember about 6 years ago working on a rape case in Pike County, Kentucky, where we kept the young man from even being charged with a crime. We went to the grand jury and presented evidence that it was just a wrongful allegation. So we do a full range of things as far as criminal investigations.
Okay, well, why can't the person who's been charged with a crime actually call you themselves?
They do.
They can?
Regularly, yes.
So it's not just about family members that do it. Is there an issue if they call them themselves legally?
No. In Kentucky, private investigators are licensed, and by law, we cannot do anything to hurt our client.
Right.
So we're protected by statute in what we do for our clients.
So I'm charged for an issue of a traffic crime. All right, I've had a car accident. Is this something that you would look into if I know I'm personally was not responsible and I know that, but I've been charged for it?
We routinely, that is what I do. I reconstruct traffic collisions in our business. Our business is very broad in what we do. We have digital investigators, we have crime scene reconstructionists. I do traffic collision reconstruction. And yes, we probably have 30 of those type cases going right now.
That's amazing. This is a question from a viewer. There is a lot of technology out there that is involved in just about everything we do. Does that play a role in these type of investigations?
It sure does. Let's break down traffic collisions alone.
Okay.
There are thousands of collisions in Kentucky a day. I'm a former trooper.
Yep.
The Kentucky State Police are so overwhelmed, they have 2 kits to download the crash data out of vehicles for the entire state. And they have, I think, 4 police officers trained to do that. So out of all the collisions and all the vehicles that have that data that you're talking about, they only have 2 kits to do it.
One other question, what sets you apart from other private investigators?
I think the folks that work for me and our capabilities, being able to image phones, being able to take care of the technology in cars, the training of the people that I have working for me and their dedication and their hard work.
Well, next time you come in, I want you to tell us a little bit about the satellite navigation systems within our car and how that all works. So we appreciate you coming in. If you want to find out more information about Stidham, there it all is there right now. And you know what, guys? I've been calling over there to chat to Joey, 606-279-6043. Great group of people, very helpful. Appreciate you coming in, but stay tuned. After the break,